In this video, we're going to go through how to add your own forms and policies to the library in your MyDOTFiles account. So from our tabs across the top, we will select the Forms and Policies library. And this library basically has two sides to it. The first being the System Forms side, which are the forms and policies that we've already added for you. And you'll see that they have System Forms out beside it to let you know that it is a system form. And if you click View, it'll bring up the document, which you can print and fill out, have your driver sign it, and you can scan it and upload it back into wherever you need it. And the second side to this library is the forms and policies that you upload for your company. So basically any form that's unique to your company or hasn't been provided by the system. If you look up here, you'll see that these two have remove in red out beside them, and that their ID numbers are blue and you can click on them. And these are forms that Training Wheels Trucking has uploaded for their company, and we're going to add a few more so you'll know how to do it for your company. So to add a new form, we will come down here to the bottom and click Add New Form or Policy. And we're going to add a No Passenger Policy form for our company. So the first field up here is the form/policy ID field, which is automatically generated by the system, so you don't have to do anything to it. And next it'll ask you to select a category, and in the drop-down box you have a couple of choices from the forms that the company has already added, which is company specific and orientation. And we're going to add the No Passenger Policy to the company specific policies category. And next you can see this Or Add New box where you can create a new category, but we're going to cover that in just a minute. So next we'll give our form or policy a name. We're going to name it No Passenger Policy. And then there's a box where you can enter a description of the form or policy that you're adding. So we'll just say Training Wheels Trucking No Passenger Policy. Okay, now we can choose our file. Hit upload. Okay, here it is, so we know we can hit Save Changes. And now under our company specific policies, we have our No Passenger Policy. So we can click View, and there's our policy that we just uploaded. So now we can upload our next form, and next I'm going to add our company's pay rate adjustment form. So I'll come down here and hit Add New Form or Policy. And as you can see, the policy ID changed on its own. So now I'm going to choose a category, and for this one I want to make a new category since it's not really a company specific policy and it's not an orientation form. So I'm going to come down to this Or Add New box. And I want this form to go in a category that I'm going to name Personnel Action Forms. Okay, now I'm going to name my form. And I'm going to name it Pay Rate Adjustment Form. And then add a description. Okay. Now we can choose our file, upload, save changes, and now we can see our new category, which is Personnel Action Forms with our pay rate adjustment form. We can view it. And there it is. So we'll add one more. So we'll go to Add New Form or Policy. Policy ID is changed on its own. And I'm going to add a location transfer request form. So I'm going to add it to the Personnel Action Forms category. Okay, now we'll name it Location Transfer Request Form and add a description. Okay, we can choose our file. Hit upload and save changes. Okay, and now under our personnel action forms we have our location transfer request form. So we'll view it. And there it is. And now you know how to upload your own forms and your Forms and Policies library in your MyDOTFiles account.